Planning weddings is not easy. Unless you went to hospitality school, chances are you never took a class on it. I'm here to share 8 tips on how to make the process easier for yourself and the vendors that you're working with. My name is Ari Kirk, and I have a little over 17 years experience in food service and hospitality. In that time, I've played every role from being the bride myself to waiting tables. In that, I have touched every single part of the planning process. Anything that I can share to help make this day easier for you, I'd love to. Let's get to it. I'll begin with my number 1 tip. I want you to remember that this day is the most important day of you and your potential spouse's lives, and literally no one else's. Just relax when planning your wedding. Be cognizant of that when interacting with not only vendors, but friends and family. You don't want to burn any bridges. That everyone wants to make this day special for you. However, you should keep in mind in your interactions that things will get done, maybe not on the timeline that you're expecting. If your wedding's a year and a half out, there's no reason that everything has to be set in stone immediately. Number 2, have an idea of how you would like your day to look before contacting venues. If you know how many guests you'd like to have, what type of atmosphere you'd like for your event, as well as some target dates, it's going to make it much easier to plan your day, not only for you, but also for any vendors that you're contacting. They'll be able to give you the most accurate pricing. It will also give you the appearance of knowing exactly what you're doing, which will put you in the best bargaining position. Remember, this is a negotiation. Number 3, find a full-service venue. You'll save yourself time, money, and energy. When shopping for venues, you're going to see beautifully staged and decorated scenes. And if the venue that you're working with doesn't have those things in-house, you'll have to source all of that yourself. This means that you'll be talking with 10, 12 different vendors and trying to figure out all those tiny details. If your venue has all of those things in-house for you, it'll be much easier to plan. Number 4, save money, keep the party going, and offer a nice gift to your guests by securing a hotel room block. Hotel room blocks are contracted groups of rooms at a discounted rate for all guests booking with the hotel for your event. Many hotels offer courtesy blocks, meaning that you would not be contractually obligated for any rooms not actually picked up. With these blocks, your guests would still pay for their own rooms. However, you'd be able to offer everyone a nice discount and sometimes get a few perks just for having your block within the hotel. Having everyone hosted at the same venue will create a really nice vibe and plenty of opportunities to meet before, during, and after the event. Number 5, before you do anything, create a wedding email address to keep yourself organized. For example, johnandkatewedding@gmail.com. This will assist with having all of your information in one place. You have one email address that'll go to all your vendors, salespeople, and even your wedding planner. Many couples report higher and faster response rates by using these specialized email addresses. Number 6, understand how each piece of the event impacts the other, and remember to prioritize what's most important to you. For example, if you know that you love to dance, don't order a 10-course dinner. That wouldn't leave much time for the fun part. On the other hand, if you know that it's very important for you to have the conversations with your guest, maybe don't order a 12-piece jazz band. Number 7, hire an experienced wedding planner. There are 1,000 tiny details that you do not want to try to keep track of yourself. An experienced planner will have relationship with vendors and know which ones are reliable, which ones offer the best pricing, and in some cases might even be able to negotiate you a better deal. On the day of your wedding, you don't want to be the person in charge of making sure that the show stays on the road, and no matter how thorough you're planning, there will be fires to put out, and you're going to want that to be someone else's job. My 8th and final tip. For any events outside of the wedding room block and the actual ceremony, if you can avoid saying that it's for a wedding, try to do so. Some vendors will raise the prices when they hear that it's related to a wedding. You may even receive completely different menus than if you say that you're just having a formal gathering rather than a wedding rehearsal dinner. A lot of places will raise their prices when they hear that an event is a bachelorette party or a rehearsal dinner. If you can just say we're having a formal get-together, you could end up saving some money. If you have any additional helpful tips for couples planning their wedding, please share them in the comments. This has been Ari Kirk for Hospitality MD. Thanks for watching.